Today, we're going to have a glance of 2024. But before I have a glance of 2024, I'll say a secret people don't know.
And it's a secret?
Yeah. But now it's no more going to be a secret.
Okay.
During the protests,
I saw your head there. Was it? I've remembered. Saw your head there. Bro, you better thank God I was not close to you.
and when I got home, the first call was from CW.
What are you doing there? No, I think we need to explain why. I had no problem with you being there. I had a problem with how you were there.
I was there. That silence is too hot. I don't know.
I had a problem with how you were there.
After the call, I never went. Yes.
I have no problem with you going. I have a problem with how you are going.
What's the difference? Maybe you can define.
Oh, wow. Okay, so this is the difference. The sons of Sceva were doing something. Was that really the problem? No. It was how they were doing it. I really think many of us young people, we define purpose as passion. Passion is not purpose. I remember I taught this here.
Yes.
So when I saw you there, I saw a passionate guy that has no purpose there.
But sir, you knew I'm into politics and leadership. These were the first
So
times.
are you telling me to be in politics, you must be in the street?
No.
First of all, you failed. You failed us. I know no one ever tells the young people. You know me. Me, I will tell you.
Yes, but we'll make this session brief so that you tell me on the side.
No, I will tell you because you said it was a secret and you decided to make it public.
But I was saying making it public, sir.
It's your fault.
Reflecting.
Wait, let's reflect together. No. Let me help you to reflect.
Let me finish reflecting and say,
Hold on.
I appreciate you. That
No. Let's stop appreciating each other. Let me first say the mistake you guys did.
Okay.
So you guys do something nice, and I'm part of you. When I say you guys, I mean clearly. I thought I was young until I was kicked out of something. And then some people told me it's not your fight. So I decided to fight the best way I knew. Did I make impact myself?
Yeah.
Was I where you were?
No.
Did I make impact?
Yeah.
Young people have passion. Wisdom is not passion. Wisdom is what and how. Passion is when and where. Wisdom is what and how. Passion is when and where. So where do you think you failed?
I shouldn't have.
You had the when,
Yes.
and you had the where. But you did not have the what, and you did not have the how. Why am I saying that? I remember I told young people, you have been given, you took Kenya in June. Was it June or July? When was it?
June
Yeah,
25th,
that's the day you took Kenya. Like literally the president of this nation is young people. You had an opportunity, and then because you were so hyped up with too much passion, you started going and saying, we don't have a leader. Even hell is not leaderless. If you read the book of Revelation, Abaddon, king of the abyss. Even hell is not leaderless. There was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought back. Rejoice unto the inhabitants of heaven, because the accuser of brethren has been cast down. Why was he being cast down? Heaven has a leader. Guess his name? Jesus Christ. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth, because he has come to you with great riches. Who is the leader of earth? Genesis 1. Let them have dominion. Satan was never given. So the leader of heaven is God. The leader of earth is man. And the leader of the abyss is Lucifer. Now, you had an audience. What did you decide to do with the audience? You decided to make yourself leaderless. So when there was an opportunity to negotiate, you know what? And this is why I feel bad. Other people took your glory. Yeah. Your bloodshed made someone rich. People are given positions that they never. Did you not see it?
Yeah.
We were just from seeing.
How many young people have any position now after that? After all that?
None.
Fine, I thank God because things changed. You know Adani couldn't change because of just that. You know he didn't change. I hope you know it's not us. It's not us they valued.
Yes.
Even though we thank God at least we pushed something. But it was the sanction.
Yes.
We all know from where.
Yeah.
I thank God because by that we saw that the political structure was shaken. And I love that. I thank God you are 99%. But you see, one thing, lackest thou, can change everything. One thing young people we lacked is the ability to sit on the table and negotiate on your terms. No one has ever gotten there. And when it was time to negotiate, what did you do? You took passion with you and you left sense. Completely left purpose. Many people didn't even know why they were doing what they were doing. I mean, I hope you know the idea for that was not just to overthrow, a budget. Because then, okay, fine, the budget is overthrown. So, me, I was expecting, like I've seen today, there are people that are nominated. Let me ask you a question. Are you telling me ICT? Why would you put such a person? There is no young person you can put in that thing. Okay, sorry, John CW, about me naenda kusema. I'm going to blow it. Hold my mouth, Lord. Why would you put, what knowledge do you, why would you put him there?
Former governor.
These people already have money. Why would you put them in those offices? Are you telling me you lacked people in this, young people in this nation? Even ICT cannot be trusted. That's where you failed. Because that day, you should have negotiated for seats and said that 20% of these seats belong to us. You did not. That's why I keep shouting. You had an opportunity to say 20% of CS seats belong to the young people. Do you know at that time the pressure you had given, you would have been given? What did you come out with? Apart from an opposition leader gaining from you, apart from other people gaining from you, those people that used to say, Kama mbaya. Yeah. And you think you sound deep. That's what are you saying? What are you saying? Kama mbaya, mbaya. Unaongea ni. People are dying of hunger. Unaongea. What are you saying? And the problem is there will always be foolish people to support a fool. That's the problem. You know, when a fool does not have support, he will stop being foolish.
Yes.
But when a fool has support, he will think a fool says in his heart, there is no God. So when a fool is supported, he raises fools. So young people, you had the day, man. You had the day. I tried to shout, sit on the table and negotiate. You decided to come out and look cool. What did you come out with? What did the bloodshed of Rex mean? Apart from, are you telling me Rex only died so that a bill will not be passed? Okay, fine, the bill has not been passed. So what does the blood of Rex mean now? A bill should have not been passed and continued to something else.
Yes.
Do you get the difference?
Yeah.
That's how you honor the blood of that young man. So how did you honor the blood of those 50 people or whatever that died? They are nowhere in government. How many young people are in this government? ICT, I looked at it, I'm wondering, who is advising our leaders? Are they even advisable? Are you telling me, do you know how many, I'm a pastor of many young people. Believe me, what will shock you is that almost 50% of my church are graduates. I sit with these people. I know people that create coins. You know what is a coin?
Yes.
Yeah. I know people in the church that create coins. I know people that create gateways in my church. Are you telling me we lacked a young person in the ICT? Who was put there, by the way?
On the ICT,
Yeah.
we have William. Yes. The former governor.
Okay, so let me ask a question. Will you answer me?
Me personally?
I know people. I want the camera to be on me so that
okay.
I'm the only one in trouble.
Kindly.
Trouble is my middle.
All cameras focus on me.
Trouble is my middle name. Trouble is my middle name. Let me ask a question. Which part of these three people, which part are they representing?
The mountain.
So what are you really looking for?
Yeah, these are votes.
I'm not comfortable with this. I know many, sometimes people listen to me and they're like, oh, well, the 0.1%, which really doesn't matter. Oh, he's arrogant. What's arrogant about no? What's arrogant? The Bible says, let your answer be yes or nay. The problem with our generation, we are not used to have no as an answer. So when someone tells you no, you begin to say, who do you think you are? You are not even the only person. Is that really? I don't agree with this, especially at least the ICT. At least. I would like to ask a question. Why do we choose leaders? Me, I know. And until we Kenyans change Kenya, those will be the faces. I don't understand how the biggest voters of this nation are youth. And they cannot appear in the government.
Yeah.
Na usijaribu kutuambia sijui permanent secretary, you go be a permanent yourself. Tutaki. This is why you see someone like ICT. Do you know the intelligence that it needs? Do you know if you put a young person there that's vibrant and has the knowledge and wisdom again, like Joseph, you know what you can do to Kenya? Sasa wale watu wako hapo surely. I would like to see the job.
In power. It's not
So what's new? What's new are they bringing?
Yeah.
It's better to trust you that I don't know coming in. So what's the record like? Me, when I look at this, I see a win for a certain tribe. And unfortunately, can I tell you the fortunate thing? The tribe is not buying it. People have left tribalism. People left it. So those leaders that think you're going to take people by putting their person, there is no person.
Yeah.
In fact, me, if I'm asked, no one should be there. No one. No one. This mentality of choosing people because of atimutuetu, there is no. Listen, your guy is the guy that serves you.
Yeah. It's true.
Jesus was asked the same question. Who is my father? He asked. Who are my brothers? But you say, hey, you are my people. Which people? Which people? Jesus was asked the same question. Your mother, your people are looking for you. He said, who are my people? He didn't say my people. He said my people are these ones that are listening to it. We have the same mind.
Yes.
I don't care whether you are Kisi, I will vote for you. I don't care whether you are Jaluo, I will vote for you. I don't care whether you are Turkana, Kipsigis. I don't care whether you are Kikuyu, what else, Masai. I don't care. What we should be looking at from down is work. Work. Who can deliver for us? And until Kenya gets there, they will play with our heads this way.
But the youths are giving us hope that they don't
Look. Have you ever seen a mango tree?
Yeah.
You've seen a mango coming out? Is it yellow when it comes out or green?
Green.
But it's a fruit, right?
It
Is it ripe?
No.
Not yet.
So that's the way you are. You don't allow yourself to be ripe. Just because you appear a fruit, you come out. You should have stayed and seen the ripeness of this thing. So my problem is, even if the youths are rising, young people should be taught to get to the end of the matter. Don't settle for chicken and change. Like literally push it. See what it would mean if we have 30% of that government. But don't just see. And then there are some young people that are being, like the other day, I don't know if I should make this statement.
Yes.
Let me just warn you, it's trouble. Can I say it?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Sure. Which camera is my camera?
That's it.
The other day I saw some two young men that when this Gen Z issue was happening, they were like the pillar. One was even called Tomboya of the day. Now they are chasing him. I saw those two people abusing each other on national television. I wish they knew. I know no one ever told them. So let me tell them, which one is my camera?
Just tell them, sir.
I wish you knew how foolish you looked. He thinks because he's a carpenter, he's close to Jesus. Wewe unaongea nini? Unaongea nini wewe? Anaitwa nani wewe?
Mwite tu Tomboya.
Wewe unaitwa wewe Tomboya, wewe unaongea nini? You are now using the Bible to ridicule a man. Wewe unaongea nini wewe? You know the problem of you young people, you get likes on YouTube and you think you are superstars. You are not a reformist just because you have 10,000 people that like your picture and you're like, you know who is a reformist? A reformer is systemic. You're not a reformist if the system is the same. You're a reformer when the system changes. Nelson Mandela is the greatest reformer in Africa. One of the greatest, not the greatest, one of the greatest. Because why? He found a white man's system and he changed. He didn't become part of the system. That's what you call a reformer. Can I give you another reformer? Wangari Maathai. That's what you call a reformer. I saw her picture when she was pulled her hair until her hair left her head. But today, do you notice there is fear? Even I'm noticing that they're beginning to touch the forest. But there is caution. You hear people say, where is Wangari Maathai? Because there is a fear she brought, a system she introduced. That's what you call a reformer. A reformer is systemic. So don't just have 10,000 people on Facebook and you think you're a reformer. Who is a reformer? When you call names like Mekatilili, when you call names like, what other to see, you know them for a system that is in place today, right?
Yeah.
But now these two young guys have been given an opportunity to help the young people. And now they turn it around for themselves. I was so sad when I met them. Next time, you know, they think that a pastor's work is just to preach the gospel. I wish I was on that table. They would have behaved. I wish I was on that table. I pray next time, invite us and invite them. Because they make it about themselves. We are trying to change the lives of young people. Then you go there. Do you know you're on national television? You have an opportunity to say something that can change a generation. Me, I was expecting the two of them to work together. I'm again seeing opposition and government.
Yeah.
Same old tricks. And then the pride you see. Those young guys are in their what, 20? The pride you see. The minute in this nation someone makes it, they can't be told.
Yeah.
Now, how did you make it? What makes you think you have made it? People cheering you? Those people leave you.
Yeah.
Jesus never backed on people. He healed them and they still said, crucify him.
That's true.
So if you are the kind of guy that is looking for crowd support, that crowd will kill you. So me, I was expecting them to sit and say, by the way, bro, what can we do to change the lives of young people? They turn a whole issue to begin to become a political rally. We don't care what party you join. In fact, let me make this statement boldly. There is a time that is coming, parties will cease to exist.
Yeah.
These parties are the problem of this nation because people are loyal to parties more than they are loyal to the people that voted for them. Many politicians in this, impeachment,
Yeah.
many people did not do it because they wanted. Ask those politicians. But that's the stand of the party. And you know, if you go against the party, you are...
Your position can be recalled back
Yeah.
also.
there is a, in Shule Kichapo, correction. Is that true? The time has come for this nation. Parties will not sell. We are going to get individuals more than parties. Me, myself, I was in that situation. You put all your weight on someone and then you begin to see them. And then the way they speak. That everything that Kenyans have done in my paper. Yes, I understand there are aspects of it that people just say no to without understanding. But why provoke them to even need to say no? Why get there? Is there anything God does that you have to say no? Why don't you be the wise one and only do things you have consulted? You come out, you say Adani is a good, and then a nation comes and tells you Adani is corrupt. Same thing these people have been telling you. Did you consult? Who did you consult with for you to come and say it's a good deal? And then the best you settle for is what? Demons. Why would me as a president be talking about kudunga ng'ombe? I'm not, whether it's right or wrong, I have no issue. Isn't that the work of a cabinet secretary?
Or a government spokesperson.
What says you? Me, I should be coming out to say, we have a problem of debt.
Yeah.
We are looking for, those are my problems. Sasa, I reduce myself. Ng'ombe, surely, tunadunga ng'ombe. And then I see a member of parliament here speaking like another weird, you know, these people, pride has entered their head. And I feel so sad. A whole member of parliament coming and saying, Ati nyinyi you are the one spoiling air. We should inject those people that are spoiling air. I can't even say it in Swahili because it's a metaphor.
The same
It has
president
weight.
said it.
Yeah.
It's a whole member of parliament saying it.
Even the president.
Why would you speak like that? That shows you have not even understood the people. And then I see some people coming out and saying, so and so until 20. You are speaking as who? We can challenge any leader. You try. Some of us have sat in realms. Our voice can speak and say something in the atmosphere. The same way you came into power, remember, that those same voices, you will go down if you don't listen. We elect you to help the people. There are good things you are doing, but if you take one bad nyanya, tomato, and put it in a tray of good, does the bad become good or the good become bad? Think about it.
The good become bad.
So it's not that you're not doing something good, but if you keep adding one bad thing to it, these good things will automatically become bad.
Rotten. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Juanita again, and I'm really glad to be here and just to hear this first-hand experience. It's amazing. So I think I'm speaking for many of my generation when I'm alarmed personally that we went out there and we were killed. My brother was part of the protest and he was literally like, these are live bullets. And a parent actually hears you uko kwa barabara and they're like, toka uko, because you might lose your life like anytime. I think it's a fear. People don't want to die yet. For us who want to see the Lord, maybe. But people don't want to die specifically for fighting for what's right. So if I want to go out there next year, and I'm thinking this year, they only accounted for, I'm not really sure of the statistics, but not everyone that died on the roads was accounted for. So I'm not sure if we go out there next year to fight for what's right, or in the coming days, and will we be killed for fighting for what's actually supposed to be done as a country, or it's gonna be passed?
Why should you even be fighting for what's right? It should be right before you even think about fighting. I mean, it's a shame to a nation when a 19-year-old is striking. It's a shame to a nation when doctors are striking. It's a shame to a nation when teachers are striking. Why should a 19, 20, 22, 23-year-old, that's a young guy, a kid. Why should they even think? For me, as a leader of my little, jurisdiction within here, why should even people get to that point where you allow them to struggle in the first place? Do you understand what I'm saying? Why would I, as a leader, be pressured by young people to see what they are seeing? I thought I should be seeing more than them. Why should they be seeing more than me? Isn't there a question mark there?
When I came in, Bishop, I was calm and collected. But when you began speaking, I became more and more angry. And it's not the anger that...
I hope it's holy anger.
Yeah, holy anger, yeah.
Okay.
I was not the anger that wants to beat a person, but the anger that is kindled from within, judging from our reflection. You know, I came here with the expectation to sit down and reflect, but the more you reflect, the more it's kindling other things in me. So the question is, you've said that there's no lack of talent among the youth, and we are not seeing the government recognizing the talent that they can bring on board to settle these matters of governance in their cabinet. But the question is, you've said youth have zeal without knowledge. We know the when and where, but we lack the how. So is there
and what?
The
how. And
how,
what?
Yeah, how and what.
How and what.
How and what. So is there a role that the church should play, or men like you who have known what we lack, to play in terms of grooming these young men and women who really have a zeal? Like me now, I'm angry, I want to do something, but now I don't know the how and what to do. Okay. So yeah, that's a good.
Where are you seated now?
Yeah, seated there, sure.
Huh? Where are you seated now?
At this production.
What do you call it?
The church and the state.
I'm doing something.
Yeah.
Do you know what it takes for a pastor to do what I'm doing? You know what you have to overcome? A change of mind. Do not be conformed to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing. You see, transformation only happens in the mind, not the pocket. You want your pocket to change? Change your mind. So what is the church doing? We are already doing it. Because when you are seated there, I heard you saying you're an engineer? Okay, which engineering? Which space?
Computer and electronics.
What does that mean?
Okay.
Computer and so where do you apply that?
Anything electronics and computerized systems.
So let me ask you. So do you understand what is ICT?
Yes, I understand.
You do?
ICT, yes.
What is that? What does that mean?
Information technology. It covers a wide range of things.
Do you understand that language?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. Do you think you could have done anything with that?
Yes.
What could you have done? Tell us. Sell your, these are national platform. You never know. Maybe impeachment. What would you have done different? Would you even have done anything?
A lot of things. I
What?
think Kenya has not harnessed the power of technology when it comes to the youthful population.
Okay, tell us. What is it? How old are you?
25.
25 years. You look like you can beat all of us. Even the questions I'm going to ask, I'll be very... Where are my people? I mean, what does that docket mean? What does that docket mean to a government? Can you tell us? What is it? What is the power of that docket? Tell us.
Okay, I can parallel it to one of the leading countries in technology like Dubai. Dubai have a ministry called Artificial Intelligence as a ministry.
Really?
Yes. And they have
A cabinet ministry?
Yes, and it has a head. So I hear the accountability aspect of such a nation, whereby the emir, the sheikh himself, ranks their cabinet secretaries on a daily basis on what they do, according to what they have, what their key performing index per day. So as a nation, for us to see the kind of technology evolution of such nations, like the nations in Dubai and the UAE have, we really need to come to that aspect of really wanting to apply ourselves to the current trends in technology.
You are telling me Dubai has a cabinet minister?
Exactly.
For
Artificial intelligence,
AI.
not even ICT itself. Like they're wholly invested in the next evolution of artificial intelligence.
They're in the future.
Do you want to see Dubai in 1994?
Yes.
Can I show you?
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell the director? I want you to look at Dubai, maybe if they can get the picture.
Yes.
This is Dubai in 1994. Were you born? Were you born? Were you even born? Let's start there. I did an analysis. You want to know what part of Dubai that is affected by artificial intelligence? 34%. A pastor somewhere will be there saying, ni 666, ni shetani, it is the devil, it is the mark of the beast. And you are going to Dubai if now you are telling your husband to pay for you a trip to Dubai. You see what religion does to people? This is Dubai. That's 1994. Now, can you show them Dubai now? Then you look at Dubai. That's a better view. Look at Dubai. How did we move an emir, move this kingdom? I hope you know that. Is it 7 of them? Dubai is just the most famous. There is Abu Dhabi. There's different states. Very beautiful. Now, I was checking what these people did. They sat down and had a plan. Did you sit down, young people? What was the plan? Please don't tell me the plan was to what do you call it? You said the show was different, so allow me
Yes.
We're
Feel
enjoying.
free.
I feel
Enjoy
like
the
I should
show.
be interviewing you now.
No, I have no answers. I have no answers.
These guys sat down and planned the nation. If Gen Z can sit down, and it's not just Gen Z, because it's a combination of Gen Z and millennial. Millennials would have been at least the superior ones to govern. If they would have sat down and planned, no one would be dead, number one, because there is a plan in place. The plan is not to shout. The plan is to transform. But you see, there are many people that go out protesting to shout. Those are the ones that throw stones, kill people. Shouting is not a plan. but you can shout to transform. Remember, go around the wall 7 times and shout. But notice, it didn't end with a shout. What dropped? Which wall dropped? So when you shouted, what really dropped? And please don't talk about a budget, because 2025, another one will come. Will you keep shouting every year? You should have established a system that will guarantee there is no need, because it is only recorded once they shouted. Right? They never needed to shout because there was never another wall to be built of that kind. So what was the plan, young people? If it was me, such a docket I'll put a young person. Because you are up to date, you are energetic, you are vibrant, you know the world. Put a young person, then put an older person as an overseer, not a cabinet secretary on that. To help an older person in that technology space. These people planned this nation. I've traveled to the nations of the world. I'm not speaking ignorantly. Kenya is different. With all the darkness and all the kudungwa and all the, Kenya is different. Believe me, Kenya is different. Nothing survives without a plan. The Bible says, commit your plans to the Lord. What's the plan? Seated there as an engineer, what's the plan? Can you give me a 10-year plan? You can't. But you can give me a new resolution. So you're going to go to church somewhere, and someone's going to say, this coming year, you're going to be great. Have you ever been? You have been told that for 6 consecutive years, and it's like your life is going backwards. What's the plan? Being great is a choice. What's the plan to the greatness? Greatness is a destination. How do we get there? What's the plan, young people? I expected 30% of those cabinet seats to be yours, but you had no plan. You shouted more than you planned. Yet I thought you should have shouted. You should have planned more than you shouted. So that when the day of deciding comes, you have a plan. Now, someone will say that I'm saying my own things. Can I prove it? When Musalia and Speaker is called who? Prime Cabinet and Weta.
Yeah.
Who is who? Speaker. Didn't the former deputy president reveal percentages?
He did.
Huh?
He did.
Yes or no?
Yes.
So they didn't just join without a plan. They had a plan. That's why they're seated where they're seated. If you have no plan, you'll never sit where you ought to sit. Forget about this nonsense of just shouting. I tap grace. Go open a tap in your house. How many taps do you have? Open that tap. At least you are sure something will come out. Hii ingine tap grace. They had a plan. And their plan showed on paper. This guy had no plan. So he only left shouting. And he trusted without a plan. Today he's out of government. These people cannot be out of government. You know why? They had a plan. They signed their plan. So yes, young people, we are going to the streets. What's the plan? We want 30% of cabinet secretary. If they negotiated it to enter into government, why wouldn't you? And so, you'll be an engineer by name until you have a plan. I never went to campus. I wanted to be a neurosurgeon, by the way. I'm not as foolish as people would think. But you know what? I didn't go to school and I'm your pastor. I had a plan. What's your plan? You will be seated there next year this time with that blue nice shirt, gray, that has a horse looking upwards. And I like your shoes, by the way. You know what? Because young people focus on looking rich, not being rich. What's the plan? Challenge.